Hey everyone, this is a bit sudden. I thought the newsletter was coming out tomorrow, but no. It's tonight. It's right now. So, video time. Uh, 9 but damage counter. Yay. Also, Toriel's blowing out a cake. Okay, happy 9th anniversary to Undertale. Uh, The Series of Nines means it's been 9 years since the 8th anniversary, 99 years since the game came out. I don't think that's how that works. Here's to another. I'm not going to try to count that. The red numbers are hurting my eyes. Sans! Wow, guys, I can't believe it's Sans. Alright, Sans interview. Well, I gotta get my best Sans voice ready. Nine's okay, but I feel kind of bad for how it ended up. 7 ate it.
7, 8, 9?
Yeah, at least that's what the theorists are saying.
I don't believe it. I refuse to believe that 7, 8, 9. 7 is supposed to be the cool number. Why? They would never do that.
Okay, Sans and Papyrus are really the only characters who I have a good voice for. So,
It's just a pun, Papyrus. 7, 8, 9, the real number series. Ah, I see a pun. That explains my bizarre lack of amusement. Well, what about the counterpun? 5, 6, 7?
what? Yeah, I can't comprehend this.
If 7 is some kind of cool dog or wolf, and 5, 6...
Okay.
And 5, 6, 7 are 9, wouldn't that mean that 5 is the real culprit? An irresponsible dog owner.
Oh no, that's the worst kind of dog owner.
And that 7 was just a misled anti-hero.
If 7 loved 5, maybe they were just doing what they felt like they had to. Alright, Alphys, this is just a pun slash joke. You don't need to become the next theorist. And again, I don't have a voice for Toriel. No, 7 was weak. Duty is no reason to harm another. Numbers are stupid. I'll wreck 'em all. Get out of here, math. I like numbers.
Actually, Undyne, I like numbers.
Don't worry, Alphys. I'll leave a 0 and 1. No, not the binary numbers. That way you can still do nerd stuff. So, again, I can't read binary. Stop. This is my weakness. Let's step back a sec. If 7 is a misled anti-hero, is -7 a villain who thinks he's good?
No, you're starting with the wrong premise. We need to go for the motivation count.
So, -9, -8, -7.
This time, -9, -8, -7. So they spit 'em out?
Well, if eating makes food go away, perhaps negative eating is cooking. Sure. It's the most, I guess the most safe for work out of all of the possibilities. So, sure. After all, making food and eating food add up to nothing. Yeah, makes sense.
Not in my brother's case. Eating any food seems to generate hamburger wrappers and peanut shells.
Okay, so for it to be the opposite of eating, negative eating is cooking. That also deletes trash.
Maybe the trash is the thing getting cooked. They'd use it up. Cooking disgusting garbage. Aha! It's just like when my brother makes food. So, following this formula, -7 is Papyrus, who had Sans -9 cook for him. What? I'm the villain!
Maybe you seem like an enemy. Wow, guys, Papyrus says he's the villain. I guess this confirms Night Papyrus. For real, though, I do like the Night Papyrus theory. But you're actually a good guy.
What? Why would I ever be an enemy?
This was a very weird potluck. By the way, does anyone else want a 9th serving of escargot served in the shape of a 9?
Does anyone want a first serving of vegetarian stargazy pie? Please don't eat the spaghettis. It's all
Still congealing, I think. It seems normal to me. That's the end of it. Alright, that sure was an interview. 9th anniversary kitchen set. It has nothing to do with the number of 9, but this year Fangamer is putting out a special line of kitchen-related products. They made a special video to promote it. Sure. I'll go check it out. You know what? No. No. I'll watch it on my own time. You watch it. You give them the views. I'm just trying to get this out quicker. Or as quickly as possible. Alright. You know, yeah, we don't need the video. We have, this. I asked for this. You can get your own weird yet cute Toriel to use as an oven mitt. Did they make Toriel slippers as well? Feel free to use her as a puppet. Actually, that might be your best... What? Okay, so this, Hey, remember all those old theories that no one talks about anymore? About the Chapter 3 weird route being Toriel cooking Undyne with fire shock? Seriously, we looked at another company's character head as oven mitt product. It isn't legally an oven mitt, you know, because it's too flammable. Okay. Dog mug? Fill the mug with milk or another opaque liquid. Drink it and reveal the dog sitting inside. Oh, it's a 3D dog. I see. I just thought it was a little dog face. This was another request for me. I had a similar cup as a child. It had some sort of creature at the bottom. You wouldn't get to see it until you drank almost everything. Try serving hot chocolate or something to people that have never seen it before. Or use the hidden dog as a motivator to get someone to drink some terrible medicine. Since it's not clear if the dog has any concept of good and evil, it's unaware of the effects caused when it is used in this way. Alternatively, you can fill it with one of those chocolate cakes that's supposed to look like dirt and evacuate the dog with small spoons, then you can bury it again. What is Toby going on about here? Anyways, papyrus plate. With this plate, you can imagine you're a customer at the exclusive Papyrus Collaboration Cafe. I'm not sure if the food would actually taste good. Sans! No way, blue gaster blaster. Certain parts are transparent, so different liquids turn his eye different colors. Oh! That's amazing. Okay, is the soul transparent? Or... I can't tell if it's the same shade of blue. As a result, if you make anything other than blue lemonade, he'll basically turn into an AU version of Sans. Please be responsible. Is this the first time Toby has acknowledged AUs besides, like... the Undertale Yellow Sebastian Wolf situation? Though I'm not sure if I'd call that an AU. Alright, Toriel pie dish. That works thematically. It's the perfect dish to make your perfect dessert. Reader, you know I'm talking about butterscotch pie. It would be so delicious. Won't you make some for us? Deltarune apron. What a cute apron. It's easy to see what's appealing about it. Oh, what did you say, reader? Yeah, it looks like the Triforce. Guess I should have expected that from a lower tier subscriber. I would never say such a thing. I am a certified Deltarune fanatic with truck freak status on my notifications. Yet for some reason I did not get this in the mail. You know what I did get? This video that came out a week ago. I already watched it. Speaking of which, speaking of Shay, who just jump scared me. The whole reason I found out this letter existed, again, wasn't from checking my Gmail, which is where it would have shown up, but was instead because I got a YouTube recommendation of Shay covering this. So, again, just why? And coming later, salt and pepper shakers. They'll be available in 2025. Hopefully Chapter 3 will be available before then. This idea was suggested by Everdread? S&P naming wise, it's kind of... Okay, yeah, that does. Alright. Guess I'll fill Papyrus up with salt and disrupt the continuity of the universe. Anyway, you might already have salt and pepper shakers. How about using them for other powders? For example, the ketchup chip flavoring powder from some Canadian factory, or powdered milk, or bone meal. The list of great ideas goes on. Okay, here it is. Deltarune Progress Update. Last time I explained everything left required to release chapters 3 and 4. I'm assuming that this link just leads... summer 24. So, already seen that. By the way, regarding testing Deltarune chapters 1 and 2 with the new Game Maker function, still waiting on the team. Wow, it's been a month now or so. To help out with the issues we've been having. It will take a little longer, but when things are ready, we'll let everyone know on the official Undertale Twitter. I'm assuming, yep, that leads there. It's only been a month. I'm writing this on September 3rd, but let's quickly review what has been done in that time. What is this? Alright, Rousey's not here. Don't know what this is, and I don't know what those things are. In other words, it's a great new leak. As mentioned before, Chapter 3's main content was completed a while ago. Japanese translation is currently in the checking phase. Alright. Process should be completed by the beginning of October. We are hoping to begin professional testing of the PC version in mid-October. Chapter 4. Hold on, what? So, Noelle's looking in something. It looks like she's wearing a different dress. I can't tell what that is. Maybe she's covering her hands with her mouth or eating something. It looks like it's a shining light on to her above it. The first thing I thought of when I saw it was a ring. Also, it's in the light world because of her design, but I'm not sure where in the light world it is. Is that a mailbox she's in front of? Met our internal deadline to complete Chapter 3 and 4's main content, which was September 1st. That Chapter 4's PC version is essentially complete, minus some bug fixes and Japanese localization. Preliminary pass of Chapter 4's translation is now being worked on. Expect this first pass will be finished at the time we send out the next newsletter. When's that, though? Because this newsletter was released just a month after the last newsletter. So are they going to be going on a monthly schedule now? And then checking, Chapter 3 is undergoing right now. By the way, some more people were able to play Chapter 4. I've seen people play it 6 times now. Everyone liked it. Watching it now, it feels really complete. Okay. Chapter 5. Of course, the one that was kind of put on hold for a while. Anyone not working on localization, console porting, or fixes is now working on Chapter 5. That makes sense. This will be the main focus for us moving forward. I'm really excited to see this chapter get made, and overall, regarding 3 and 4's development, I don't want to look at that sprite animation until it's fully in frame. I have personally completed everything I can actively do for it. Now, all I can do is wait for localization and testing. Getting to this point and then having to wait just feels like I'm strapped to my chair with delicious food just out of reach. But they exist. Chapter 3 and 4 are real. Now, it's just a matter of time. Oh, it's that cup thing. Concept art and unused music. Nice. Although it's technically Undertale's anniversary, consider this day to be a celebration of Deltarune as well. This is when Chapter 2 was released. Or, no, not released. It was released on the 17th, I think. It was revealed on the 15th or 14th. Again, I don't know why this newsletter released a day early. Unseen Chapter 2 concept art. Well, let's take a look. Very early concepts. We have Mao's It is Mao's cat. Not sure what this is. Most NPCs will be mask face electric socket. Comes out of wall socket. Kind of brainish. Fire zap out of mouth. Pulls out self out of socket grotesquely. One is handsome, possibly NPC or has spear. Light switchbird. Glow depending if light is on or off. Fantasy. Appears from background. Boring design. Could maybe be an NPC. Not sure if this one made it in, but I don't seem to recall its design. Plug guy. This design sucks. What kind of animal or monster can be plug themed? Plugacore, like Manticore, but plug. Its face is a shock. So, obviously these turned into the werewires and plug boys. He can't see something. He just uses his satellite eyes to watch TV inside his brain all the time. It's one of the first images I drew while brainstorming concepts for the chapter. From the beginning, I knew I wanted to have enemies with electric sockets for faces. The idea is so good that the new Mario and Luigi game is also doing it. These are just sketches and not real designs, so none of them got used. Really like the plug guy drawing. Lol. More stuff I don't really recognize. Actually, well, that's, this thing's supposed to be a beta of the basement plugs, the chain chompers. I think it is. Maybe Virukun? Yeah, Virus. Mouse. Spampton. Mad Mailer. I couldn't read the handwriting. Ultimately, these were not used because their existence conflicted with some other characters. Seems like Mad Mailer's tie would have been prehensile. I'm not sure what the thing at the top's supposed to be a Kirby. I have seen that thing in Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Buzzmite loves peace and quiet, but is really noisy. Cooling things. I just realized how long this concept art thing is. Flying. I should probably speed through these faster. Repels flame attacks. Oh, because it's a computer fan. But what flame attacks would it repel? I do remember Toby saying something that Rouse was supposed to have a fire attack in Chapter 1, and maybe there was more to be planned for the element system in Chapter 2. But right now, all we have is Spampton, Task Manager, and Task, all using Element 6. Alright. Yeah, ended up being used for rules in Chapter 1. I recognize that. Maybe the shopkeeper could be some kind of cool cyber robot. I don't know. Oh, that's nightmarish. That's Sans. And, I mean, the crown looks cool. Still like the final design better than any of this. Oh, she has battle sprites, or portraits too. Took me a very long time to figure out Queen's design. I wanted her to be intimidating and cool. Inspirations included Hexadecimal from Reboot, the Alien Queen from Alien, Power Ranger Bad Guys, and Rosemaster from Cucumber Quest. But what about Megamind? I wanted her head shape to be unique so that it wouldn't overlap with those other existing characters too much. But it was difficult. As you will see, of various people, I am the best. Oh, that would be terrible. Anything but that, referring to... my voice has been blown out. I'm everybody's ex-wife. My fashion sense increases in proportion to my power. Damn not found! Cannot give it. I cannot find the person who asked. I didn't ask. Who? Something else redacted. There's one way to beat Queen. She told me her weakness. Oh, why'd she do that? She thought it would be funny? After I began writing her dialogue, she shifted into being a more humorous character. I decided to reflect this in her design. Oh, long head. Realizing simple might be best. Yep. Initially, I was trying to draw her sprite with her head facing straight on, but it was ultimately lacking in personality. Here are some last-ditch attempts at a different head shape. I'm not going to read all this. Virukun, the car guys. Oh, cars would have been fightable. Cool. Yep, task. Just reading all over this. Okay. What? The idea of petting something so much it becomes overstimulated comes from a childhood memory when we went over to my cousin's house and they had an IBO robot dog toy. Me and my brothers all pet it at the same time. My cousin was like, "Stop, you're killing it." That was a nice memory. What? Plug boys and wear wires. Yep, those sure are the plug boys and wear wires. Details on the plug enemy works. NPCs. Addison Printior. Oh, the keyboard keys, like a reference to the block guys from chapter 1, I think. Newbert. Swatch. Oh. Yeah, I like seeing all this concept art. It's interesting. Printer-based song. The Addisons were based on Spampton, okay. Swatch. What? Birdley. Alright. Later gets dejected and loses armor. I didn't see any of that, so scrapped concept. Said Birdley in the bottom left. Oh, he used to have a cape? Alright. The Noel. The choke. What is it? The dogs and the cop. The coasters. I think that's what those are, right? The Spampton Neo coasters. Right. More. Oh, the pop-ups. Oh yeah, I've seen like the pauses in the pop-up frames. Alright. What is this middle design? That's great. Funny egg. Kiss. Yo, the trash is Spampton eyes. Enter the floppy disk. That one NPC that appeared just to make a joke about saving. The 6 human geometric shapes? No way. Pop up. That looks like Wingaster. Some of this stuff is kind of creepy. Chess. Headset. 2 pockets. Oh, yeah. Oh, chess is a person. I figured that out too late. Okay, Temi art. Oh, that's the end of that. Now back onto this. Unused music. Great. Power of Neo unfinished. Is this like Power of Neo, but it's a full song? After. Oh, yes. Hey, banger alert! After creating Undertale, one of my goals for Deltarune was for players to finally be able to challenge a real version of Mettaton Neo that didn't just end in one turn. Obviously we got that. For that purpose, I actually created a few music mock-ups for an extended version of Power of Neo. It's another one from 2016. Fortunately, try as I might, I could never create a full-length version of the song that I was satisfied with. Eventually, the boss concept evolved to involve Spampton, and with that, the music changed. Yep. Sounds right. I still like the last half of the song. The guitar section was inspired by the Brandish. Hey, I know Brandish, but that's only because of Toby Fox. Ending 2, all of it is pretty placeholder, though. Still fun to imagine fighting something to this, though if I was given another opportunity to extend Power Neo, I would probably do something different. Alright. Power of Spampton. Unfinished tracks. The drums are especially placeholder. Alright. So I tried to work. Yep. Newer version has different drums and more elements of Spampton's game. Alright, I can't really listen to all of these now because my voice gets burnt out extremely easily. So, I'm just trying to get through this. Spampton Battle. I was originally planning to have Spampton's intro song also be a shop theme. Giga Queen. Oh. The song that plays when Giga Queen first appears is a slowed down version of the original battle song I created for it. That's Giga Size, I believe. I do like that track. The instruments are placeholder. Castletown. Oh. Completely unfinished past 120. Alright. Another rules battle? Thought he already unveiled an unused rules battle theme. Queen battle? Okay. Oh. Okay, this has more of a Chaos King feel than Attack of the Killer Queen. Wanted to use this as boss theme. Personally, I still really like it, and I even wanted to try to use it for Birdley's battle instead. But the issue was that it just didn't match either of the theme melodies I had already created for those characters. Bizarrely, I seem to have made this after already making her theme song. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's the end of that. Okay. Conclusion. Are you happy reading them? Here's a letter. What's this letter? My best friend's favorite number is 9. It's because there isn't a number that's higher. My IP address. If everything gets high enough, you become invincible. Nothing can hurt you anymore. Nothing can hurt anyone anymore. But isn't it scary to think there's a highest number? That if you made 99 good memories, you couldn't hold any more. So I don't like to keep count of the flowers we pick, or the times that they laugh, or how many scary faces they make. I just hope we'll be friends for 999 more years. Alright, yep, I'm guessing this was written in the perspective of Asriel. Kara has association with 9, and scary faces. Cool. But it's not this letter, you can still read it. Did you make it to the end? See you this year, next year. Bye-bye! Alright, no release date, but, what was I expecting? Not a release date. just glad that it's getting closer, although at this rate it doesn't really seem likely that we'll be getting Deltarune in 2024. So, unfortunate, but it's fine. If the newsletters become monthly, then it'll be much easier to hold over. Anyways, if you've stuck around to the end, which I find highly unlikely, thanks for doing that. Go check out my other videos. I have 3 videos that are much better than this, and another video that's just like this. So, that's all. Have a good day.